Hi students, welcome back to your class. This is Vibha ma'am. Today we will discuss about the blood vessels and circulation. Already I said you about circulatory system. Sorry, internal structure of the heart I said you. Okay. So again, how these blood vessels was discovered? Internal circulation, internal structure of heart. We know that heart has 4 chambers. Okay. 4 chambers of heart is present. What are the parts present in the heart? We came to know. Okay, now so now today what are blood vessels and circulation means mainly the discovery we will know here. What are the blood vessels which is supplied to the heart? You know very well, I said you which blood vessels are present also. See here ma, once again I am repeating here, this is the body parts. Okay, these are the body parts. From the body parts the blood is carried in this way to the heart. Okay na, these are the body part cells, from each and every cell the blood is collected. Mainly deoxygenated blood means carbon dioxide containing blood is carried. Impure blood, we will call it as impure blood. Okay, so it is carried into the, what is this one, right auricle. This side is the right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. See here what is happening, it brought into this one. So here right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. Okay, so with the help of veins impure blood is brought from various parts of the body to the right auricle. From right auricle it is sent into right ventricle. From right ventricle in this way. Okay, in this way it is moved into the, what are these, lungs. Who is carrying this one? Pulmonary artery. Okay, which blood? Impure blood only it is carrying. From the lungs again it come back to left auricle. Okay, left auricle. So left auricle, who is bringing this one? Pulmonary vein. Okay, pulmonary vein. Which blood? Pure blood, nothing but oxygenated blood. Okay, again from the left with the help of bicuspid valve. Here tricuspid valve, here bicuspid valve. With the help of bicuspid valve again this is pushed into the left ventricle. From left ventricle to the various parts of the body. Who is carrying the blood? Artery is carrying. So artery, which blood? Pure blood. Oxygenated blood is carried by the artery. Means body parts, from the body parts to the heart, heart to the lungs, lungs to the heart, again body parts. Okay, so here mainly the blood, heart is a pumping machine itself, but blood is carried by the blood vessels, most playing major role here. Blood vessels like veins, arteries and veins, and there is a small connection between the arteries and veins. The small connection, those are called as the capillaries. I will tell you what are those. Okay, so now how these veins, who identified these veins first? How could we know that there are the blood vessels which is carrying? Heart is the largest one. Heart is a pumping machine, it's an organ we can know, but how these blood vessels, different kinds of different types here. They are telling this one is a vein, this one is an artery which is carrying impure in, this one is pure. How could they come to know? Who has invented that? We will know here. See here in 1574 in 1574 Girolamo Fabrici. What is his name? Fabrici. Just you remember Fabrici. He has found veins in legs. Okay, so veins means what? Here from which direction they are carrying? In this one, from body parts to the right auricle, means body parts to the heart they are carried. They are moved from the various parts of the body to the heart. Okay, now where did he absorb? In the legs. In which direction? See here legs are in the down. Okay, they are moving in the upward direction right now. Okay, now I stood like this. So the blood is going on flowing. Though I am talking to you, my heart is pumping. Even the impurity is also carried in the, with the help of veins to the heart. Rhythmically everything is going. I am talking to you that even that function is also, blood circulatory system function is also going on here. Okay. So but the blood is not falling. I stood na. So whatever the veins are present, these are the veins. So how the blood is moved into the veins? In this direction. Okay. Okay. In this direction they are moving to the heart. They are moving to the heart. So what is happening? I stood like that only in the straight way. So it is pushed with certain force into the heart. Certain force into the foot means continuously 1 minute it is stopping, then new oxygenated blood till it is waiting. No, rhythmically in 0.06 seconds it will complete the in 0.6 seconds. Okay. It will come in fraction of seconds. In fraction of seconds, it will complete one circulation. That much fast it is moving. So what happens here? Back flow downward. Blood is not falling down in the veins. Okay. If you catch a pipe, water. Okay. If you stop the tap, what will happen? Up to certain level, water was there. Immediately they fall down. But here it is not falling down. It is moving with certain force upward only. In this direction only. In the veins of legs where they are going into the heart for the purification, for the pumping purpose. Okay. So from the blood from the legs, it is moving into the heart with the help of veins in one direction only. So what he is telling, that back flow, fall down of blood is not seen, though we stand, he is saying. Who? Fabrici. Why? Because walls are present. Here I said tricuspid wall, bicuspid wall is present. So tricuspid wall, bicuspid walls, I said they won't allow the back flow. Here also the back fall of blood is stopped with the help of valves which are present in the veins, of legs it seems. So what is happening? This is a vein. Okay. So here walls are present, wall like this. Okay, na? Two walls, let's imagine it here. Two walls are present, this side and this side. So what is happening here? These walls, what will happen when the blood is flowing? These walls just moves towards the wall. Okay, don't get confused. Walls of vein. Okay, walls of vein. When the blood moves, immediately after passing away, to avoid the back flow, to avoid the blood flow in this direction, we stood now, it should not fall down, it should not accumulate in our leg, at the feet, blood should not accumulate there. So what happens? Immediately this valve closes like this. Okay, na? Rhythmically the valve is acting there, it is flowing, it is allowing the blood to flow, and immediately it is moving towards the walls like this, just like a gate open, move towards the walls of the veins. So that type of mechanism was found by Fabrici first. Okay. Generally we will tell that blood circulation, actually it is blood circulation was found by William Harvey. Okay. Who invented blood? Who invented the blood groups? Karl Landsteiner. Steiner. Okay, this person, blood groups. Okay, blood groups. Blood circulation, this one, circulation of blood. Circulation of blood was given by William Harvey. Okay, but valves in legs was found by Fabrici. And later he couldn't accept that there are also valves present in the, see here, left auricle. From the left auricle to the left ventricle the blood is supplied. Okay, from left ventricle again to the body parts, blood is moved with the help of artery. So here left ventricle, when it is filled, it pushes the blood into this one. Okay, it doesn't go back again into the left auricle, means certain valve is present which is controlling the complete system there. Okay, so he didn't accept that one. It seems that there is a wall here, that's why he couldn't continue his discovery there. Okay, discovery there. Next one, see here ma. Next thing, that is one drawback of Fabrici. William Harvey in 1578 to 1657. What is this time period ma? 1578 to 1657. 57, an Englishman, he became a doctor, went to Italy for further. He dissected the heart of dead peoples. So dead people mainly we use for the anatomy purpose in the medical colleges. Dead bodies we use in medical college for the cutting purpose, to know the internal organs, that is called as anatomy. We use here also to know the blood vessels which are present, blood vessels as well as circulation completely, how it is occurring. Okay, we know that heart is present, but how it is going, how it is moving throughout the complete body, which circle, what are the vessels which are taking, we have to know. So that to found that he has dissected, he has cut and means cut and opened the many dead people's heart. Okay, many dead people's heart here. And see here, Harvey dissected hearts of dead people and studied the walls between atrium and ventricle. What he studied? The walls which are present between the auricle and the ventricle. This is the auricle, this is the ventricle. The wall whatever present here in between these two, he studied about that walls. Okay, na? He studied about that walls. When the heart contracted, no blood in the ventricle could flow back into the atrium. See here, when the heart contraction occurs, okay, see here he is telling that he allowed the blood to flow from, when the heart contracted, no blood in the ventricle could flow back into the atrium. See here, contraction, relaxation, how, see they have discovered many things. This is about the heart. Okay, arteries are little, auricles are a little bit larger compared to the ventricles. Okay, heart, these two relaxes at a time, these two contracts at a time. This one once it doesn't contract, this one doesn't contract at once. Okay, na? Two auricles contracts at once, two relax at once. Two ventricles contract at once and two relax. Rhythmically this happens like this. This one, when this is auricle, this you think this is an auricle, when this is contracting, this is in a relaxed position. When this is in contraction, this is in a relaxed position. When the ventricles are contracting means they are pushing or squeezing out complete blood into, where do the ventricles push? See here, left ventricle is pushing the blood into the pulmonary artery and normal artery. Right ventricle is pushing into the pulmonary artery, left ventricle is pushing the blood into the artery. So it is pushing into the arteries. When ventricle contracts, it immediately pushes the blood into these directions, into the blood vessels. Okay, here what happened? I said you, in the arteries, in the aorta, pulmonary artery also walls are present, semilunar walls. Okay, so here whatever during the contraction of the ventricles, like this it is contraction, that time auricles in a relaxed position, when it contracts, when the ventricle is contracting, the blood is pushed completely into the artery, pulmonary artery and normal artery, but it is not during squeezing. What are the two openings present here? Tricuspid, bicuspid walls are present here, but it did not move into auricles. Backflow did not occur during squeezing of the ventricles. That was observed by the Harvey. Okay, so how couldn't this happen? He came to know what are the walls present here. Is there any walls present between the auricle and ventricle? That he came to know there. Okay, now Harvey began thinking about the walls. His teachers, Fabrici was his teacher. Okay, now, and he also said about this already he gave an idea. Fabrici already gave an idea that the walls in the circulatory system, in the legs. Okay, so here what he said, he could remember after the moving out of the Fabrici's experiments also, he could remember the Fabrici. See here, whatever the science is there, we learned from the olden experiments, what our old great scientists have done, that one only we are modifying into another great things. Okay, we have learned from them itself. So here also same thing he learned from there only, and he checked that by tying off and blocking the different veins in animals. So he tied the veins here. If we tie here tightly, Okay, the blood should move from here to the heart for the pumping. Okay, generally who is carrying this one? Veins is carrying from here to the heart. If I tie it tightly here, what happens? The blood compulsory, don't know that we have tied here. The cells do it? No, no. They just, when we tie here, they just, all the blood compulsory, it will go on flowing, it comes and accumulate in this place. Here only the bulging occurs. Okay, the bulging in the veins occurs continuous like that only. So it may leads to the damage. Okay, that's why we won't tie it very tightly. But hope you observed while when you move into the labs for the blood test. Okay, he will be tying here tightly. Okay, he'll tightly tie here. Immediately the blood whatever moving here comes and accumulate here. Just he will pull out. He will pull out the blood. He will stop the flow of blood, means mainly arteries. He is stopping here tightly by placing a strip here. He wanted the blood collection generally. He don't want artery, vein nuncha annadi kaadu. Mainly he wanted to collect it from the vein itself. But easily, he can collect easily because accumulation occurs here. So already what scientists did, that one only we follow, that process only we follow here. So here Harvey also tied very tightly in the veins. If he tied with a rubber band on the legs also, immediately what happens, little bit we can't feel a sense. If it tightly hold this one, we won't feel sense for some time here. Immediately when we release it, it moves away all with certain, we can sense that. Okay, hope you did that experiment so many times. Okay, as though the blood is trying to flow towards the heart. What is happening? The blood is wanted to flow towards the heart and to accumulate just below the block because it simply couldn't flow away from the heart. So what is happening? So he has folded here, just accumulated. He has tied here near the legs or in the veins, any place, whatever the veins present, wherever the veins present, he has tied there, and the accumulation of blood is seen here. Where he tied? Which side? This side, not towards the towards the heart side also the accumulation is seen, because arteries are rhythmically bringing the blood to this, it has to be supplied to this finger. So in this way the blood will come, in this way also the blood is accumulated. Okay, blood is accumulated. So Harvey now saw what is happening. The heart pushed into the arteries. Okay, arteries, he is telling that the heart is pushing the heart is pushing. What it is doing? It is pushing the blood into the, with the help of arteries, away from the heart. Who is bringing? Arteries are bringing. Which arteries? Pulmonary artery, normal artery. Okay, pulmonary artery is pushing away the blood, heart is pushing the blood away to into the lungs, away to the body parts. He observed that one. Okay, he observed that one. Accumulation, by accumulation of the blood which is seen in the, by tying the veins. Okay, next thing, if one started from the right ventricle, the left ventricle, see here double circulation also was found by, I said double circulation from the body's parts to the right auricle to the right ventricle to the lungs, again they come back. Once they circulated the heart, okay, once the blood has circulated the heart, again come back with the oxygenated blood. With the oxygenated blood into the heart, again 2 times they repeat, coming into the blood, coming into the heart, once into the right auricle, right ventricle, moves into the lungs, again into the left auricle, left ventricle, second time they are coming for the single circulation of blood. Okay, so for single complete circulation, to complete that one, they are moving into the heart 2 times. That's why we will call the blood circulatory system has a double circulation. This was also found by Harvey itself. Okay, I'll tell you about Marcello Malpighi in the next class. So Harvey also founded the contraction relaxation of the auricles and ventricles. Hope you understood. Thank you.